What's going on, everybody? Welcome to DVU Podcast. I am Harry Hancock. We have a very special show for you today, and we will have special shows for you throughout the week. With me today is Kylie Williams. She is a sophomore soccer player here at Del Val, and she is going to tell us a little bit about a very special thing that's happening this week. I'm using special a lot because it's a big deal. It doesn't happen a lot. It happens once a year. She's going to tell us about what is D3 Week.
So D3 Week is like a positive opportunity for all individuals of Division III sports to observe the impact athletics and student athletes have on campus and our surrounding community. So it's not just to boast up all of our athletic achievements, but also our academic ones. So us getting honor roll and that sort of thing, but also community service and campus involvement.
So this is highlighting all sports across all D3 schools, NCAA. They're focusing on that. What is the club that you're a part of that is doing this?
Yeah, so I'm part of SAC, which is Student Athletic Advisory Committee. So we're also under NCAA. So we're the Del Val chapter. And then we're underneath the MAC conference, which is all of our athletics are under. And then they're also under the NCAA. So there is SAC up in, there's SAC, just our conference, and then there's SAC, nationally. Okay.
And does each sport have a member on in the SAC group, or is that just, okay?
So each team has, representatives. So typically we ask for, 2 representatives, per team to be a part of SAC and be able to, be the voice for their team. Typically, it's captains or upperclassmen just who have more experience, but we do have some underclassmen just because they have freer schedules. But they are representing their teams in those meetings.
Okay, and like we said before, this is a nationally recognized thing. So across all NCAA D3 schools, this week, every single D3 school is celebrating this week and celebrating the student athletes. So you came to me, and the whole point of this show is you guys have a lot of events going on.
Yep.
So what are the kinds of events that you guys are going to be holding for the next week?
Okay, so D3 Week starts today, so April 4th, and will go till the 10th. But we're not doing events today or the 10th. But we start Tuesday, April 5th. We've got a softball doubleheader where we're doing color wars. And we've got Wednesday, we've got a baseball game and a tennis match for the men's game. And then Thursday, we have Take Back the Night. Friday is just a Del Val Pride, so wearing any Del Val gear, and then the men's baseball game. And then Saturday we've got our game crawl, which is a tailgate and water games in between the softball game and the lacrosse game.
Yeah, and if you want to find this calendar, you can go to
we have a SAC Twitter page. It's also being shared on any of the social medias of any of the different teams.
Yeah, so. Because we're going to be doing shows later in the week, can you please highlight maybe a little bit more in depth the, Tuesdays and Wednesdays events?
Yep. So Tuesday we've got the doubleheader for softball. So it's a 3 p.m. game and a 5 p.m. game. We're going to do a color war, so the group with the largest percentage wearing the same color will win a prize. So you can do it with your team. So the Del Val women's soccer team, we're doing our black shirts. So please, if you want to join our team, you can wear black and we get extra percentage. But we will be wearing black, and other teams can wear whatever colors they want. You can even do it with your clubs or just your friends to see as many people as we can get out to be on the field for them.
That's a good way to show support. I know here at school, Del Val has a very large student athlete body. I would say a majority of the students here are student athletes.
Over 50%.
Yeah. So this is a great way to go out and show your support for other sports, and in return, other sports will show you support. So what was the event that you had on Wednesday?
So Wednesday we've got, we're doing cornhole and cam jam tournament, and that'll be held in E-Lot for the baseball game, which is at 3:30, and then the men's tennis game at 4.
Okay. Now, what is Can Jam?
Okay. I am terrible at Can Jam, but Can Jam's there's 2 cylindrical containers, and you throw frisbees in them with your partner. There's a gap in the middle, so if you hit that, I think you win the whole game. But your partner will get to smack it in. You get certain amount of points and stuff. I know I'm terrible at it, so that's why I'll be playing cornhole, because that's an easier game for me. But, like, come out and support the teams and then be able to play those games as well.
Yeah, and there are 2 sports games going on that day. You said baseball and tennis.
Yep.
So there's plenty of opportunities to go out and actually sit down and watch one of the sports, that you may not have normally just gone out to watch. It's a great way to get students out on these nice days that are ahead of us. I know today it's a little crappy weather, but the rest of the week is looking very bright. So I think for at least we have later in the week, we have other shows going on. We're going to have other student athlete SAC members. They're going to be coming in and talking about other events that they're doing, maybe how D3 week has influenced them. And yeah, I think that for the most part wraps up this show. Like she said, if you want to find out anything more about the events going on this week, they're pretty much all over Del Val. I'm sure there's been emails sent out there. Other sports players, if you're friends with them on Facebook, I'm sure have shared the calendar. So just go out and support. It's free. Yeah, you can just go out. It's just a good time to hang out with your friends and show some support for the student athletes here at school. I want to thank Kylie Williams for coming out and doing the interview.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. And later in the week, like I said, we're going to be doing interviews with other sport members. You can find them we post all of our episodes on the YouTube. We also share our episodes on our Facebook page, which is the Podcast Club at Del Val. We also use Twitter. We are at DVU Podcast, so you can tweet at us with any ideas or anything like that. And if you need any more information, you can contact DVU Podcast, or you can contact Kylie or anybody else associated with SAC, and they'll be happy to help you out. For this episode, I'm Harry Hancock, with me is Kylie Williams, and that is the episode. We will see you all later.